Greetings, engineers. We're going to take a minute to talk about variables in Python. All right. A variable is in the coding is going to be a name, and there are rules for what it can be named. And a variable is, it's always the big question, what's a variable? A variable is a name that allows Python to store a piece of information. It could be a piece of information that the user submits. It could be a piece of information that is found somewhere on the internet. It could be data that's gathered from somewhere. So let me give a quick example. I'm in Trinket.io, which is what we're using to practice our code. So variables have rules for the names, okay? So let me give you an example of a variable, and the author gives this example as well. So a variable could be the word them. Oops. All right. So when you say Mr. McNeil, you say Matthew Smith, you say John Jones, you have all these names. But instead of that, when you talk to somebody else, you might say they were going to see them, or they went to the market, right? Or we can even say he or she, potentially. When we do that, we know we're talking about a person. Maybe you said, I go to Mr. McNeil's class for school. I like the way he teaches. So he takes the place of Mr. McNeil. A variable is kind of the same thing. I often think of them like coffee cups that store information, but they have to have a name written on that cup. And the reason they have to have a name is so Python can go in and take the information out of that cup and use it. Or in the case of names, instead of Mr. McNeil or he or they, right? We're going to change it. Change is a bad word. We're going to use a name. So let's use the naming thing. If I want to name my variable, I can't start with what they call a special character. I'm going to tell you what we can't do. You can't use a special character. You can't use anything that shift with numbers, right? What I just put in, you can see in Trinket, it's green. Those are reserved characters for coding, and in different languages, whether that's Java, JavaScript, C. So certain things we can't do. We also can't have a space, okay? So if I'm going to make a variable that says my name, I can do this a couple different ways. My name, right, with the N capitalized, right, what we could call camel case. And then you could do my underscore name. That works as well. Something else you can't do is lead with a letter. You couldn't say to name, right? Python's not going to let you do that because of the actual number, right? So if we have a variable that we want to call my name, if we make that equal Bob, okay. I need to click on that Bob. And then we can tell it to print my name, right? This should run and print out Bob, right? Because instead of it looking for print Bob, we're saying print my name. If we change Bob to Jane and run it again, it prints out Jane. So again, the variable in this instance is storing the string Jane, right? And I use the word string intentionally because it's going to store whatever you put in there. And later on, we're going to get into making sure that we tell Python whether it's a string, which is essentially a word, an integer, a number, or a float, which is another sort of number we'll cover later. Okay, so in this name, if I tell it name is 8, the letter 8, and hit run, it's going to spit out 8. When we use this in code, what it really is looking at instead of 8 is 8 as if we had it as a word, EIGHT, even though we're typing in the number 8. It's not going to read it as a number for the purpose of doing math. All right. So why is this useful? Well, what if we want my name to ask the user something? What if we want to say my name equals, and then we use our handy dandy input, which I love to teach with, input. When we say input, please enter your name, right? We run this code. Python runs it, says, all right, I've got a variable that says my name. It equals the input. Please enter your name. Now, over here in our code output window, if I enter my name, Mr. McNeil, and hit enter, it's going to spit back the print line, my name, whatever I entered. If I'd entered Zach, it's going to spit out Zach. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop my recording here. I think that was long enough.